What's up everybody? Welcome back to the videos. Today we are talking about 350Zs. Now, not just any 350Zs, we're talking about the difference between the Nissan 350Z Nismo and just any ordinary Nissan 350Z. I've driven both of these cars, I've owned both of these cars. I currently own a 350Z Nismo, and I can tell you that the 350Z Nismo is astronomically better than the 350Z. But what makes it so much better? And everybody loves the 350Z. People love it for drifting, stance, grip racing, and even making a badass show car. So what makes the Nismo so much better, so much more sought after, and what makes it so special that Nissan only made 1,613 of them? So today we're gonna jump into that. I have all the parts that we're gonna talk about that make this car so much better than just your every average day 350Z. So let's hop right into it and get going. So the number one thing that separates the 350Z Nismo from the normal 350Z is obviously the body kit. Now, the body kit that I'm about to show you comes factory OEM from Nissan, and in my opinion, this body kit that comes from Nissan on the 350Z Nismo is one of the best, if not the best looking body kits that comes from like OEM factory. I think the only thing that really competes with it is maybe the TRD wing on the Mark IV Supras, but I think this car just looks so beautiful with this body kit, and so many people make fake Nismos and put these kits on, but in my opinion, this kit, this front bumper, the wing, everything just matches the car so well, and I think Nissan just hit it absolutely out of the park. Alright guys, so like I said before, this kit came factory from Nissan, and so many people put the, this is called the V3 front bumper on their cars. So this bumper comes factory from Nissan, as well as the spoiler that you see in the back and the rear bumper. Now, this rear bumper is special. I love this thing. It is super aggressive styling, super JDM styling, and I frankly absolutely love it. I would love to get all of this in carbon. Also, another thing, the side skirts on the Nismo are also part of the kit. Alright guys, so the second thing that separates the 350Z Nismo from your every average day 350Z is the interior. This car has a lot of interior bits that really spice it up from the normal 350Z that you see on the street. So let's jump inside and see what's going on. So yeah, the normal 350Z Nismo here has these red centered seats. They are cloth. The next thing you'll notice on the interior is the dash. It says Nismo right above the RPM, I guess, limiter. And also, the big thing that everybody wants to talk about is, of course, this. Like I said, the 350Z Nismo is a numbered vehicle, and every number is out of 1,613. I am 1382 out of 1,613. When you step inside of a 350Z Nismo, you know you're in a performance-oriented vehicle. Everything about the car is really focused toward the gauge cluster, toward the driver. The seats, in my opinion, are a little bit more bolstered. I don't know if that's just a placebo effect or if that's really the case. And you also get the leather with red stitching all throughout the car, really making you feel like you are connected to the vehicle, and also it makes you kind of just feel sportier, which is nice. And so this vehicle is really centered around performance, and you feel that as soon as you sit inside the vehicle. Alright guys, so the next two things that separate the 350Z Nismo from the stock 350Z are wheels and tires and suspension. The Nismo version comes with a stiffer suspension setup and a raise forged wheel and tire setup. So I'm going to show you that right now. So right here we've got the stiffer suspension setup. It also lowers the car just a little bit. A lot of 350Z owners will buy these from Nismo owners after we've put coilovers on our cars and use them as a better spring. It's a great OEM factory option that just fits beautiful on any 350Z. Also, the tires and the wheels, like I said, this wheel is made by Ray's, the guys who also make a lot of the awesome wheels for the 350Z and the Nismos and the 370Zs. What's up, guys? I am editing this video right now and I just realized that I forgot to talk about one of the biggest, most, I guess, best upgrades with the 350Z Nismo, and that is the big brake kit. The big Brembo brakes that come on it. Super awesome brakes, and of course it just makes the car really awesome all around. So that's another big thing that's different between the 350Z Nismo and just a normal 350Z. The last things is the LSD in the 350Z Nismo. Now this LSD also comes in, I believe, the Enthusiast Edition 350Z and also like the Sport one as well. They share the same LSD, and so it's not any different, but you have to know if you're gonna corner well and all this stuff, you want both tires spinning, and it makes the car really spirited, really fun, and of course for sick burnouts. And so you got an LSD when you buy a Nismo. All right, so we are rounding out the things that make the 350Z Nismo better than the stock 350Z. Something really special that Nissan did, and I think it's really cool that they did this, is they really made sure that the car was stiff side to side. And so what I really like about it is that they set all the Nismo chassis off to get basically stiffness plates welded in. I can't exactly remember what they're called, but they sent it to some shop in Japan and got them all welded up, and this is what it looks like. I'll be sure to put some pictures on the screen as well, but if you have a stock 350Z, peel off all of this stuff and look here, because you won't have this. This is actually a piece of metal, a piece of steel, whatever, that has been plug welded and spot welded all along here for added rigidity throughout this cross member. And it's on the other side as well. There's also some diff subframe things as well, and a big thing that the Nismos have are these Yamaha performance dampers, which really do a great job of just being a damper, doing a good job. They do a good job of doing what they're supposed to do, and I really love it. It adds a lot of stiffness through corners and things like that. So that's really one of the biggest things, I guess, chassis-wise, that is different than the stock 350Z, and that's a dead giveaway. If you are curious about buying a 350Z, I highly suggest you buy the 350Z Nismo, of course, but if someone is trying to sell you one, peel off this stuff, see if you've got those braces. It's a dead giveaway if you've got a 350Z Nismo. We're not. So a lot of people like to swap out the dashes and put the number plates in and make it look like a fake Nismo, but it's not a Nismo. Look for those chassis braces, and that's how you know. Alright guys, that is a wrap on today's video. I know it was definitely a different video, but I really enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed researching and just kind of talking about my car. I really love talking about the Nissan 350Z Nismo. There's not many cars in the modern era that you see companies sending the chassis off to a world famous Japanese tuner, Autech, and getting, you know, chassis braces welded in and performance dampeners put in place for their cars. It just doesn't happen anymore, and I think the 350Z Nismo is almost overlooked in a way, because in my opinion, I think this car is one of the last true JDM gems of our modern tuning era. And so I really love it. It's a dream car of mine, it's a forever car of mine, and so this car is gonna be around for a long time. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe down below. I've really enjoyed interacting with you guys down in the comment section. So if you have anything to say at all, drop it down in the comments and I will definitely get back to you guys. Peace out, everybody. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, subscribe. See ya.